Has there ever been a time in your life that you have felt helpless or maybe hopeless? In such a fast paced world where everyone is caught up in their day to day lives, sometimes it feels like they're just looking out for themselves. It can leave you feeling disappointed, depressed, and wondering if your life has a lot of meaning. The good news is that I want to offer you an opportunity to give your life more purpose. What if I told you that by volunteering just maybe once or twice a year, you could increase your own happiness? I'm guessing that you'd be willing to give it a try. My name's Danielle Kopecki, and I'm here to talk to you about giving back to your community and the impact that you can see when you donate your time and resources to a local organization in need. The benefits to the volunteer, you can see increased happiness, enhanced outlook on life, sense of purpose, but the benefits to the recipients and the community is vital help to those in need, supporting a worthwhile cause, and impact to the community. As you can see, the benefits to volunteering are enormous. You don't have to make a huge time commitment in order to feel that, sense of contribution and increase your own sense of happiness. I did include a quote here because I think it's really true and has a great connection to what we're talking about today. Kindness leads to the release of feel good hormone oxytocin and happiness hormone serotonin, meaning we get a rush of good feelings when we're kind to others. And that's from Joe Horworth, the founder of the Happiness Club. So, how do we get started? First, it's important to find an organization that's meaningful. Search for local opportunities. Utilize the website called volunteermatch.com and locate flexible options. We're all super busy. So I recommend these tips to easily find the best opportunity for you. Find an organization that is meaningful to you because that's how you're going to make that connection and feel that sense of purpose. Volunteermatch.com is the best way to easily match your location and interests. And this website allows for you to search for opportunities that match your own interests. So let's pretend you decide you're very passionate about animals. And so this could lead you to an opportunity where, if you did a search by your location and animals, you might find opportunities where you could volunteer just a couple of days out of the year for a local animal shelter. And that could give you so much sense of purpose. And also, it may not take as much time as you had anticipated. So now I want to share a couple of inspirational stories from my personal life. Pictured here are my son and his two friends volunteering back in 2022 for a local organization called Houses into Homes. I took a picture here in the middle because they were just about to celebrate that they had served almost 1,000 different households. And of those households, over 3,000 different individuals, and 57% of that being children who were served. This organization, Houses into Homes, provides donated furniture and other household items to families in need. So those families are essentially, they have nothing but maybe the shirts on their back. They're attempting to get back on their feet because maybe they were homeless or they were in abusive relationship or experience some other sort of crisis where they were required to leave their home immediately. And so they don't have anything, they don't have the furniture and all the other household goods. So once the victims have secured a residence, Houses into Homes allows them to come into the warehouse and pick out their household goods. Then volunteers show up, like my son and his two friends, they load those trucks and then uh, move everything into the new residence for those victims. This picture here on the right-hand side is from last year, where my family donated toys to multiple different families in need. And I share this with you because, in addition to going out and volunteering for a specific organization, it doesn't have to be volunteering your time, right? Instead, there are other ways to give back. A friend of mine has some connections, so she provides us with a list of different, families throughout the community in need, and she supplies a list of things that they would like for that year. This year we have a 14-year-old boy, and his only request was a pair of Nike tennis shoes. And those can be a little expensive, but we did decide to go ahead and purchase those Nike Dunk tennis shoes, which are pretty popular, because I'm guessing that he really wants to wear them to school and fit in like the rest of his peers. So I'm hopeful that this young man is going to open that and unwrap it on Christmas Day and be super happy that he can wear those to school. Once we have all of the items and we've ordered them and they come in, then we wrap and then make an attempt to deliver that to the family. And this annual tradition really feels good. It brings me so much joy that these young people will wrap things that they were really hoping to get for Christmas. So hopefully that makes it very memorable. Pictured here on the left-hand side is my son, who was born with a heart defect. He had to stay in the NICU for about a week and a half, awaiting surgery. During that time, my husband and I found ourselves driving back and forth from home into the hospital, trying to spend as much time as possible with him. This was mentally taxing, emotionally taxing, um, and we only had to do that for about a week and a half before he had the surgery. My goal after retirement is that I want to be there for other parents in need. So we were pretty lucky knowing that it was just a week and a half, but there are other parents who have to make the difficult decision to go back to work and not be there every single day for their child. When I volunteer, I want to be a baby cuddler, which means I supplement the love and care for the baby when the parents are not able to be at the hospital. If I can help fill some sort of void on behalf of the parents, that would just that would just decrease the sense of guilt that they feel, and hopefully that would really accomplish my overall volunteer goals because I can do that for them. Feel that you know supplement that care. Again, benefits of giving back, we you would see increased happiness, enhanced outlook on life, and a renewed sense of purpose. We all have an opportunity to find our purpose in this world. Giving back to your community by choosing but to volunteer your time or donate money will enhance your outlook on life, and it offers so many positive benefits not only to those in the community but to you yourself, and hopefully that inspires you to just even do more. Lastly, again, I recommend that you start small, keep it simple. You don't have to dedicate a lot of time to a specific organization, but just to get started, I highly recommend that you look for an opportunity that is close in location and meaningful to you. So remember, volunteermatch.com provides a quick, easy way to match your location and your areas of interest. Thank you so much for your time. I do hope that you will consider giving back to your community in whatever way it makes most sense for you. It's important to provide benefits to not only the recipient, but you as the volunteer. Thanks again.